Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on each of those chapters, and I'm sharing those with you. Today, we're looking at 2 Samuel chapter 4. Courage is an important quality to be found in a person, especially a leader. When people speak and act with conviction in the face of fear, they put courage in others, which encourages them to speak and act likewise. The political intrigue continued as the king responded to the death of his general in 2 Samuel chapter 4, verse 1, and I quote, "Now when Ishbosheth, Saul's son, heard that Abner had died in Hebron, he lost courage, and all Israel was disturbed. Therefore, Ishbosheth was assassinated, and the nation of Israel found itself leaderless and grieving with the only living heir to the throne described in verse 3. And I quote, verse 4. Now Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son crippled in his feet. He was 5 years old when the report of Saul and Jonathan came from Jezreel, and his nurse took him up and fled. And it happened that in her hurry to flee, he fell and became lame. And his name was Mephibosheth. Saul and his lineage were now effectively cut off from the kingship. Ishbosheth's lack of courage in the face of Abner's death sent a ripple effect throughout the nation, which ultimately led to his own assassination and the discouragement of his people. Now, contrast that with David's behavior. The two assassins brought news of their treachery to David, hoping for a reward and a place of honor in his entourage. David, now the king of Judah, remembering his vow to Saul to not cut off his line entirely, executed them instead because of their cold-blooded actions against the king, the anointed of Israel. David showed courage in the face of political intrigue. He remained steadfast to his convictions and faithful to his vows. Therefore, as we'll see in the next chapter, David was installed as king over all of Israel. His courage encouraged the entire nation. Seize the moment and be strong and courageous. Do not tremble or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. That's the promise of Joshua 1, verse 9. Have courage, and you will encourage others. Seize the moment.